Alright, today I'd like to talk about the differences between a learning management system and a content management system, and then take a little bit of a closer look at a learning management system that's out there and a course that I've designed on it. So first let's go over what is a content management system. Basically, a content management system is a software that you can share files with other people. So it allows you to share these files that you put on there with multiple users. The files can include things like documents, Word documents, PowerPoints, videos, audio, a variety of things you can put on there. So everything on the content management system is located in one central location. But the content management system allows people to access it from that location. So an example would be Dropbox. So you put files on Dropbox from your computer. So the original location is your computer. However, people can come on Dropbox, multiple users could come on Dropbox and look at your files that you put on there. CMS, or content management systems, are great because people can collaborate on documents and they can share their ideas this way. So it's a great way, especially in education, to share documents or PowerPoints or anything that you may want the students to see or view. You can put it on your content management system and they'll be able to view it this way. So the second type of management system is the learning management system. So this is a web-based technology, and it's a way basically to keep track of students and their grades and their performance, and also to give content to them. So let's go over this what's on the PowerPoint slide. The first thing is enroll users. So you can put your students on there, have a list of your students. You can also track student performance. So they can do assignments and quizzes and tests and a few other things on there, and you're able to track their performance and how well they're doing on those things. The third thing that you can do is you can create and deliver content to students. So within a learning management system, you can actually create content. They can go on and read things that you have typed, and also you can deliver things that you may have from a Word document. You can add things like that as attachments. The fourth thing that it does is assesses student performance. We'll take a closer look at that here in a second when we look at the specific one that I've made. And the last thing that it does is it provides students access to online discussions and collaboration. So you can set up discussion boards or discussion forums, and students are able to share their ideas with other students, and they can also read other students' comments and comment on those. So this is a great way if they wanted to share something maybe that they have found that's helped them understand the material. They can share things this way with other students. Also, it's a great way if they have questions. They can post questions on here and students can answer other students' questions. Or just if they find maybe some supplemental material to go along with what we're learning in class. So let's take a look of an actual example of a learning management system. This is a LMS that I have made on BYU Idaho's iLearn beta specifically for biology. So the first thing that you want to keep in mind when you're making these systems is you need to keep it clean and easy for the students to follow. So I chose to set mine up in a way that I have the course information, which would include things like the syllabus, the schedule, instructor profiles, and university policies. And then I have the 5 units that we would be covering listed. And then within each of those units there are subjects. So there's 3 subjects within each unit. And there's also a discussion and a share within each unit. So those are the places that students can go in and basically talk to one another through typing. And then there is an assessment for each unit. So when you click in the subjects of each unit, this is where you can create and deliver your content. So this is where you could teach the students the content that they need to know. You can also post links here to other places if you want them to link to other places on the internet that may help them. And you can also include attachments, which you can see at the bottom of the screen. There's an attachment there. and so you can attach documents there that they can open and view. This is what your discussion or collaboration board would look like. So this is where students would type questions or post things that they have found, and then other students can comment on the thread. And so I have one of these for each unit, so it doesn't get super long, but that way we can kind of keep all the unit within one area. And the last thing I have shown here is an assessment on an LMS. So this is what a test would look like if you were to make one on a learning management system. And I've shown the 3 different types. There's a matching, and a multiple choice, and a write-on. And so a great thing about learning management systems is with the multiple choice and the matching, the students can get a score right when they submit the assessment, how they did on those. And also it will just directly put it into the grade book that's associated. So it saves a lot of time for the teacher in actually entering grades. If the students take an assessment on the LMS, then the score is automatically just uploaded into the grade book. And so it's really convenient for the teachers, and the students like it as well. So that's a brief introduction into content management system and learning management systems, and I hope you learned something.